It's Alicia Burton, and don't worry, I don't have no wrestling video tonight. TNA wasn't that interesting to me tonight. Okay. But what we're going to be talking about is going to be talking about America Beauty Star. And I got a lot to say. I'm going to have a lot to say about Russell. And I'm just going to tell you what I think, what should happen if it is a season 2. So let's get started. So I don't know I don't know which one is this one, but so let me remind you who is still left. We had Sandy, Tom, Mitchell, Corey, Catherine, and Andrew. So they had a 2-hour challenge, and it was the Rock the Catwalk. That was one. And it was sort of like a beauty glam like challenge and everything. And I'm going to say what I got to say about James Russell. So they had their mentor, don't forget, Sir John, Beyonce's makeup artist, is the mentor. So they had a guest mentor tonight. It was Chris Appleton, well-renowned makeup artist and theme. So it looks like him and Sir John know each other. And during the process of looking at everybody's process, I thought, okay, they're going to create some good ones. But Mitchell, I actually thought Mitchell should have won the challenge, even though it wasn't to what it was to me. It looked at a modern rock star, but more of a girl pop rock. So that's what I got from it. Now, my top 3 looks that I liked was Tom's look, Mitchell, and Andrew. Beautiful looks. And to me, I'll give this to Sandy, but he should have still went home. So I actually thought Catherine would have went home, but then Mitchell went home, but I just thought the challenge was okay. I just feel like the challenge was a little off. Calling it the catwalk, the name just didn't sound right. It should have said rock the stage. Now let me go down each one. Sandy was sort of kind of like a Asian rock and roll type like get up, but I didn't get this piece of hair in the middle that wasn't cut. I'm sorry. It looked okay. It looked at kind of a 80s gimmicky like type thing like that somebody at the recording studio would have did. That's what it looked like. But it was nice. I'll come back to time. Mitchell's look was inspired by Ariana Grande, and he wanted to dedicate the look to Manchester. So if he had gave a little bit more on that look, saying he wanted to dedicate it to Manchester, I probably feel that he probably would have been safe and Catherine would have went home tonight. Okay, Corey. Let me talk about Corey look. Corey decided not to use hair extensions because he always doing hair extensions. Though I feel like he and Sandy, it looks like him and Sandy do not like each other. But I feel one thing. Corey, I feel like, I ain't gonna say Corey feels entitled. I think Corey just feels that Sandy's a little sloppy. And I'm kind of agreeing with him. He's a little sloppy. He has this mentality of, I don't care. So if you watched me last week with the hero challenge, he didn't hardly do nothing with the woman's hair. I thought Andrew's look was beautiful. I thought Catherine's look was beautiful. Let me talk about Tom's. Tom had this furry skirt on the neck. And when I see it, I said to myself, Tom just did a modern twist. Listen, y'all, she just did a modern twist of the Supreme look that Diana Ross did back in the day at Motown. But what made it so modern was the little stones on the face. On the face, she has this red eyeshadow, boom, bold look. It was gorgeous, but it brought me back to the time of, it looks like this could be a modern Motown. Like I'm saying, Tom had this sort of like a modern version Motown Supreme look. Go back and look at it. It looks just like that. But I was very upset that Mitchell went home. But I'm going to say it like this. Sandy should have went home the other week. I'm sorry. Like, Danny should be still in the competition. Tom is still in the competition. I hope she win. But let me get not Sir John, but Russell. But let me just, before I get on Russell, let me just tell you, as Mitchell was leaving, Sir John said, "Oh, you got a bright future," and stuff. He comes in, he talks to him at the end. He said, "Next time you come back to LA, look me up. I might can get you on some sets with me." And I like, oh my god, it looks like Sir John is trying to help Mitchell boost his career. And I thought that was just so sweet of him to do that. Now, let me talk about Russell. I do not get why Sandy has not been eliminated. I think everybody who watched America's Beauty Star probably going, why Sandy haven't been eliminated? Because I feel like they're playing favorites. For the first season, they're playing favorites. And I'm just going to say this. Like, Johnny, he went home. Okay? I'm just going to say that. But, like, some of the people who was eliminated, like, the first week, second week, and third week, I'm going to say probably should have never went home. And I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to be honest, I felt one of those weeks should have went to Johnny, who actually finally did go home, and then, excuse me, y'all, and Sandy, who haven't went home yet. But I don't get James Russell's problem, because he's always coming, excuse me, y'all, he's always coming down on Corey. I feel like Corey is a great hairstylist. What is Sir John's problem? I don't know if he is being picky. I don't know that. But I'm going to say this. If they are going to have a second season of America's Beauty Star, James Russell should never return. They need to replace him with Kim Kimble, because number one, you got Sarah Brown. She could stay. Adriana Lima can stay. Kim Kimble should be part of this show. Kim Kimble should be part of this show. That plays, like I'm gonna say, James Russell or something, because he do not know. Like I said the last week, he don't know nothing about black women hair. And Corey does hair extensions all the time. I felt like tonight Corey could have still looks, gives off this, let me see who I'm thinking of. Give me a minute. It gives off this, not Cyndi Lauper, but it gives off this Madonna type look, but a modern version. And next week they have another one. It's like, who is the musician that they're inspired by? And I'm just gonna say this, like I'm gonna say, James Russell should not be on there. Y'all, let me hear your opinion. Do y'all believe James Russell deserves to be part of this show? Is one. And do y'all believe Kim Kimble should have also been part of the show? Those are my two questions. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, comment below, and subscribe.